Hello, 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 hello. Let's see if I have anybody that jumps on. See if anybody jumps on. There's Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Mandy Doles. Hey, hi, Misty. Heather. Hi, Heather. Penny. Hi, Penny. Seeing y'all jumping on. I'm excited. I've got like this menagerie of stuff to send you guys today, or to tell you guys. It's kind of like these odds and ends that have been popping up, and it's like, I haven't done a live in a while. I got to hurry up and get on to tell these guys about stuff. So anyway, there are quite a few of you that have gotten your new makeup or you're about to get it. So, hey, Heather, I just wanted to go over a few things that you need to know. And if you guys go back and kind of go to the bottom of the group page and start watching a couple of the videos and stuff, I do like the makeup demonstrations. I talk about different things. So you can always go back and refer back to those. But I just wanted to touch, because I am learning stuff every single day, like new stuff every day. It's crazy. And there's so much coming in, like I'm writing it down going, oh my God, there's a live. Oh, there's a live. Oh, there's a live. Like I'm learning so much. And every time I learn something, I get so dang excited about this. So, and you know what? That's how I really got started. I got invited to an online makeup party and I love makeup. So I thought, oh, sure, I'll see what this is. And when I started seeing what it does and how it looks and everything else, and especially on aging skin, I was like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. So I ordered my first order and couldn't hardly wait for it to come, because I knew I was going to be all in, and I was. So I used it for a couple days, and then I ordered the big kit because I was like, oh my God, I want everything they have. So anyway, but one of the nice things about this makeup, so I understand that the upfront cost is always a little more because you're trying to get your 2 highlights and your contour color, maybe a lip and cheek. Somebody may get an illuminator or bronzer, and then usually get a brush of some sort. Hey, Linda. And so, that upfront cost. But then when you want to replace what you like, let's just say even you start buying some eyeshadows and you start, or you think, I want a couple more of those lip and cheek colors. Then it's so reasonable. Then it's like, because there's free shipping. So it's like, it doesn't matter if you buy 10 things, you don't have to make it worthwhile, make it worth the shipping, It's so you can order one thing and it's free shipping. It's just the item and the tax, done. So it's so like you can say, oh, I really need another one of these lip and cheek. Well, there's $14. You need a couple more eyeshadows. They're $12 each, or you have to, you're all done with one of your highlight colors. It's $14. So it's so reasonable to just, once the upfront cost is done, then you just start buying this and this, and then you're going, oh, I want another brush. I need a brush for this or this. And then so it's just reasonable to keep filling in when you can. And that's one of the other things I love about this. And then pretty soon you have this collection. So that's the only warning I'll give you. It's quite addicting. So hi, Lana. So anyway, the people that are getting their new makeup, I have posted some kind of general graphic type things that show, that where the contour goes here. Remember, with the contour, you're trying to minimize or shade the things that you are trying to camouflage a little bit, or if you want to create, like here, you go with I'm going to use a detail brush because I am like so in love with these brushes. I have all of them now. So this is the detail. Once you put that dark line here, it just fits right in there. The contour goes up here. I pull it down so it shades the top of my forehead. Some people feel like their foreheads are too big. Shading that camouflages that, makes it appear shorter. The contour around here to kind of chisel that jawline. You can put a couple of lines right here. It's the official turkey neck concealer, as my friend Catherine likes to call it. And if you want to narrow your nose down, you can put a couple of lines of the contour here. And then the other thing about aging skin is don't be afraid to just tap it in, tap it in. Whether if you're, after you get your highlight on, you put the rest of your highlight on, and then your brightening highlight maybe goes around your eyes. You can see it's brighter here for me. And then up here into this triangle, you're bright. And I have graphics that show this. And then once you get that all blended, sometimes instead of, you either blend in a circular motion, but also just tap, tap, tap. You can tap it in. And remember, this coverage is buildable. So start out with a little bit. And then I remember I went through my first tin of my main highlight really fast because I was putting too much on. So I just started putting less on. And then it's like, oh, I need a little more. Then you tap, tap, tap in and just kind of keep tapping and stipple. Just stipple that stuff in. If you and then when you blend together, you might do a couple circular motions, but you can just push that makeup in too. And it won't set in the lines because it's cream makeup. Yeah, I'm going to go over the bronzer. Oh, I learned something else with the bronzer too. So, anyway, I will... Okay, so I'm going to just go over the bronzer thing now. So here's one of the tricks I learned. So, okay, I do my skincare. I do the skincare thing. Whatever your skincare is, I am going to go over the skincare. I had no interest in it to begin with, but then I got the cream part with my kit. Oh my God. I can't even, seriously, I have never used anything like it. These lines here, these crow's feet are like, I have none anymore. These lines on my forehead, we all have stuff that we think is like, oh my God, everybody looks at it. They're thinking, look at those Grand Canyon lines on her forehead. And I could point that out to people and they're like, what are you talking about? But we all have these little things that we think are just glaring and nobody else can even see them. But anyway, these have reduced. These little marionette lines here that we all get are reduced. I can't even tell you. Oh, I'm going to do a whole thing on skincare, so I won't talk about that right now. It's to die for. Okay, so the bronzer. So I take the bronzer and bronzer blush brush, and there is a bundle. So you get this brush, which is normally $36, but remember you're getting 2 brushes for one, and these are just so nice. And then you get the bronzer, which would be 14. Is it 14? 16, 14. It's 14 for the bronzer, 36 for this would be 50 bucks. The bundle for the 2 of them, if you buy the bundle that's listed as a bundle, instead of 50 bucks, it's 40 bucks. Okay, so I saw a trick that somebody said, because this brush is so big, that you may want to put 2 bronzers together like this. These are both bronzers, so I did that because then you could just kind of with your brush without trying to just go in that little tiny one and you don't get it all the way on there, or get the smaller tin. So I have 2 together. So after I get my skincare on, then I do the Stay Spray. This is like a primer. If you don't have the Stay Spray, this comes out real wet. Just to press it halfway and just it'll be just wet, and just leave it wet and then just let it dry. And they want it like that. They made it like that. So then after that dries, if not, put your primer on. But if you are using primer, make sure it's not silicone based, because those aren't the best for cream makeup. I think there's plenty of water-based ones out there that you can use. So you get your primer on so your makeup stays, because this makeup has to be set because it's formulated that way. That's why it doesn't sit in your lines. So you tap, tap, tap into this bronzer, and you just, the first thing, you just go around your face lightly with it. Couple times, so it won't give you a ton of color unless you keep tapping and doing it over and over again. But you do this, and honest to God, you guys, you go like this and you're like, it just evens out your skin tone. It just evens out your skin tone. And some people even do the bronzer, they do that, and then they tap it into one of these, there's illuminators. One that's called Glow is a little darker. I don't have it right now, but and then they do that around there first thing. And it just evens out those skin tones before you even put your highlight on, which really evens out your skin tone. So then you're just looking like so cool. So this bronzer is something that I like to put all over just for color anyway. Sometimes after I get my highlight on, I just want a little more color, so I'll do that. But it works so cool for evening out your skin tone before you put anything else on. The other thing I put on first is I use my special contour that isn't my regular contour color. It's this one here. It's Aspen, and it works really well at covering up redness. I have so much rosacea all over the place here. Okay, Linda, see ya. Watch the replay. And so I put this all on here and then do the bronzer. Then I do my highlights, you know, your main highlight all over after you've gotten your contour on, and then the brightening highlight. You can see it's brighter here, here, up into that triangle. I put a little here, and then again, you either stipple it in or blend it in, and then use your lip and cheek colors. So anyway, that's just a cool trick with that bronzer. It seriously looks really cool. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, the other thing, when I'm all done with my makeup, obviously I'd use the Stay Spray again, and and even though it's wet, your makeup isn't going to run or anything. It just doesn't. Just spray it and leave it and let it dry. Okay, so then the other thing I wanted to cover was this brow wax. I just got it. I thought, what do I do with this? And it comes in, and it's kind of like a soap wax, if you're familiar with that. So it comes like this, and it's like clear, and it may even flop right out of this tin. It's just a hard little piece of something, and I'm like, what do I do with that? So I found out people do is they spray. This brush is the line brush. This is the tip I use for eyelining, and this is for the brows. You can spray a little Stay Spray on here to kind of activate that brow wax, or you can use water and just tap some water into the brow wax, and then you just rub it around, and you can feel it get a little looser, and you just twirl your brush. And I have never, you know, came from that generation where we plucked our eyebrows right down to nothing. Everybody had thin eyebrows, which was so dumb, but we did it. So then when you get older, like, you don't have any eyebrows. So one of the things I do is I take this brush. This is the brush I use that has the, for the crease here, eyeshadow crease. I'll do a live on eyes too at some point. I gotta learn a few more things. Anyway, so this is another narrow brush. I tap that into my contour that best matches the color. First of all, I'll take this first. And so I brush up with the brow wax, and these stay all day, and you brush up like this, and then you just... Now, when I did that, see, I already did it this morning, but seriously, when I do it the first thing in the morning, see, they stayed all day, but honest to God, you guys, when I do it like this, and then I get this one going in the morning, like this eyebrow looks like it's way down here, and this one's way up there, and it gives you like this instant facelift. It's just the coolest thing. So I do that, up with the spoolie, and then on the top, just slightly go over. And then I take that other end of that, this brush here, and I go into the color that I like the most, and then I just fill these in. I fill the color in, and it just went perfect. I make more eyebrows than I have, and it's just, the color's just perfect. And then with that wax on there, it just like stays on there. Another trick with the wax, you can rub your little, I think I mentioned this before, you can rub your finger in it and put it, once it's activated, a little bit of water, put it here above your lips. It stops color from going up into those lines that we all get. Whether you smoke or not, we get them. So anyway, it stops that lipstick bleed. So that brow wax, like I've said, these products have many uses, not just what they're called. So anyway, that is another thing. This brow wax is the best thing ever, and my eyebrows just stay really nice all day long. And then, let's see what else. I did that, and that. Oh, just that, a reminder that color correction, you know, people are worried about purple veins. They're worried about brown discoloration, blue discoloration, green discoloration. And we use many things to cover that up, and several people use the lip and cheek colors. Believe it or not, the pink colored lip and cheek color cover up is a great under eye corrector before you put your highlight on. You put one of your lip and cheek colors. I had somebody using Summer Love today, and they were like, oh my God, they sent me a picture yesterday, not using a picture today, and they just covered up their discoloration here, and then you put your highlight on. There's just so many things. That's the lip and cheek colors. Use it for lip and cheek, and just it helps with color correction, and people use it on their eyes for eyeshadow, that like pink or reddish eyeshadow. Yeah, see, Misty said that cheek color worked really super good for her. So remember that you can also use different highlights. For instance, the highlight mango has got a kind of little orangey pull. So if you've got some purple or blue areas, no matter what it is, if it's just age spots, you know, discoloration, melasma, whatever, we have all kinds of little tricks to help cover that stuff up a little bit. So it's really, really cool. So the mango highlight orange will really work nice to cover up purple things. And you do all this cover up and then put your highlight on, and it's your main highlight. When highlight is foundation, it's just a new name for it. So anyway, you just have to ask me and work with me and say, I need to cover up this spot. I need to cover up this dark circles I have here. And we've all got that, or we've all got these big bags, or everybody's got stuff. So this is why this makeup's so fun, because we can cover it all up, what we want to cover up, but we want to enhance. That's a whole philosophy of this makeup, is that everybody's beautiful to start with. Everybody's beautiful. And then we just pull out those things that we really want to, bring forward, such as eyes, because everybody's eyes are pretty and sparkly, and we want to minimize things that we don't find that we want to stick out, and we can do it. It's all doable. So anyway, so color correction's really cool. We can do it with the lip and cheek color. That lip and cheek bundle is really nice. It's normally, oh God, what did I say? $14 times 8 is like 122 or something, and it's $78 for the 8 of them. So that's really cool. So I can't wait to get that. That's my next thing. Anyway, so I think I covered all that. I got this, and then yeah, when I'm all done, I just do another dose of the Stay Spray. Otherwise, if you have a primer, you have to set your face with something at the end. Whatever you set it with now, but this setting spray is cool. And again, so in love with all my brushes. And the brush cleaner is very cool. You know, I thought I had it with me. What did I do? Nope, I didn't. Anyway, so brush cleaner is another thing you may want to get your hands on once you start getting some brushes, because you want to clean them about once a week, and it's just on the bristles, because you don't want to get your bristles into water. The glue that holds them in doesn't like that. So anyway, those are the few things I wanted to cover. Sorry it took so long. I will let you go, and please call me, text me, email me, Facebook message me with any questions. You guys, I'm here. I'll help with anything at all. And remember, the color match form and the link to my shopping page is in that Linktree link, or you go into announcements in the group and it's in there. If you didn't get a chance to watch this live and are watching the replay, if you would hit hashtag replay, then I'll know how many people or who saw it afterwards too. Okay? All right, you guys, just wanted to cover those few things. Thanks. Bye.